Welcome to our countdown of the 10 most dangerous cities in the world. Now, before you start planning your next vacation around this list, let me be clear. This isn't a competition. There are no winners here, just varying degrees of, oh dear God, I think I left the oven on, I should go back. We'll be taking a deep dive into some of the most statistically treacherous places on Earth. We're talking murder rates, kidnappings, gang violence, the kind of stuff that makes you want to invest in a panic room and a lifetime supply of canned peaches. So buckle up, put on your metaphorical Kevlar vests, and let's get into it. First up, we have Caracas, Venezuela. Now, Venezuela was once a thriving nation, a place where people vacationed, well, the opposite of vacationed. But years of economic and political turmoil have turned this once vibrant city into a hotbed of crime. We're talking a murder rate that would make even the most hardened detective say, whoa, that's a lot of murders. Kidnappings, robberies, assaults, you name it, Caracas has got it, and probably at an alarmingly frequent rate. Imagine trying to get groceries while constantly looking over your shoulder, or telling your kids they can't play outside because it's simply too risky. It's a stark reminder that safety and security are not guaranteed, and that sometimes even paradise can become lost. Next up, we head to San Pedro Sula, Honduras, a city that has, unfortunately, earned the nickname Murder Capital of the World. This city has been plagued by gang violence, drug trafficking, and poverty for years, creating a perfect storm of, well, murder. We're talking a homicide rate that makes Caracas look like a relaxing spa retreat. It's a city where even the police are outgunned and outmanned, leaving residents to fend for themselves in a seemingly endless cycle of violence. Imagine living in a place where simply going to the market for some plantains could get you killed. It's a grim reality, and one that highlights the devastating impact of poverty, inequality, and the global drug trade. 7. Remember Acapulco? That sun-drenched beach paradise in Mexico? Well, it's still sunny, and the beaches are still there. But paradise? Not so much. Acapulco has seen a dramatic rise in violence in recent years, fueled by, you guessed it, drug cartels vying for control. We're talking shootouts in broad daylight, extortion, kidnappings, the kind of stuff that makes you want to swap your margarita for a bulletproof vest and a one-way ticket back home. Imagine going on vacation, only to find yourself caught in the crossfire of a drug war. It's enough to make you want a staycation in your own living room, surrounded by nothing more dangerous than a bag of chips and a Netflix binge. Chapter 4, Kabul, Afghanistan, a city under siege. Next on our list is Kabul, Afghanistan, a city that has known more than its fair share of conflict and turmoil. With the Taliban back in control, the city faces an uncertain future, and the dangers are all too real. We're talking terrorist attacks, bombings, political instability, the kind of stuff that makes you want to pack your bags and move to a remote island with no internet access. Imagine living in a city where the threat of violence is a constant companion, where the sound of gunfire is as familiar as the call to prayer. Chapter 5. Baghdad, Iraq, Scars of War. Baghdad, Iraq, a city steeped in history and culture, but also scarred by years of war and sectarian violence. While the situation has improved somewhat, danger still lurks around every corner. We're talking bombings, shootings, kidnappings, the kind of stuff that makes you want to invest in a personal security detail and a lifetime supply of anxiety medication. Imagine trying to rebuild your life, your community, your entire city, while constantly looking over your shoulder, wondering when the next attack might come. Chapter 6. Cape Town, South Africa, Beauty and Brutality. Cape Town, South Africa, a city renowned for its stunning natural beauty, but also grappling with a dark underbelly of crime and inequality. We're talking gang violence, carjackings, assaults, the kind of stuff that makes you want to swap your safari hat for a suit of armor and a personal bodyguard. Imagine living in a city where you're constantly aware of your surroundings, where even a walk on the beach requires a healthy dose of caution. Chapter 7. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Samba and Struggle. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, the city of samba, carnival, and, well, a whole lot of crime. Despite its vibrant culture and breathtaking scenery, Rio is also a city plagued by violence, poverty, and corruption. We're talking drug trafficking, robberies, police brutality, the kind of stuff that makes you want to trade your swimsuit for a bulletproof vest and a whistle that summons a swarm of bees. But amidst the chaos, there's hope. Rio has been making efforts to clean up its act, increasing police presence in favelas and investing in social programs. Chapter 8. Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, Narco State. Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, a city synonymous with drug violence and the gruesome consequences of the war on drugs. For years, this border town has been caught in the crossfire between powerful drug cartels and the Mexican government. We're talking shootouts, beheadings, a level of violence that would make even the most jaded action movie director say, okay, that's a bit much. The situation in Ciudad Juarez is a stark reminder of the human cost of the drug trade and the challenges of maintaining law and order in the face of powerful criminal organizations. Chapter 9. St. Louis, USA, the unexpected danger zone. St. Louis, Missouri, a city known for its iconic arch, its rich history, and, unfortunately, its high crime rate. While not typically associated with the same level of danger as some of the other cities on our list, St. Louis has consistently ranked among the most dangerous cities in the United States. We're talking gun violence, gang activity, poverty, the kind of stuff that makes you want to invest in a good home security system and a really, really loud car alarm. But it's important to remember that behind these statistics are real people, real communities struggling with complex issues that require nuanced solutions. It's a reminder that danger can lurk in unexpected places, and that addressing crime requires a multifaceted approach that goes beyond simply locking people up. Chapter 10. Tijuana, Mexico, borderline dangerous. And finally, we arrive at Tijuana, Mexico, a city located right on the border of the United States. Tijuana has long been a popular destination for tourists seeking a taste of Mexican culture, but it's also a city grappling with poverty, crime, and the often dangerous realities of life on the border. We're talking drug trafficking, human trafficking, gang violence, the kind of stuff that makes you want to pack your bags and go on a nice, relaxing cruise to Antarctica, where the only danger you'll encounter is frostbite and the occasional confused penguin. But amidst the challenges, Tijuana remains a vibrant and resilient city, home to a diverse population and a rich cultural heritage. So there you have it, our rather depressing but hopefully informative journey through 10 of the most dangerous cities in the world. And look, I know what you're thinking, Ahmed. After all that, I'm never leaving my house again. But that's not the point here. The point is to understand the complexities of these cities, to acknowledge the challenges they face, and to hopefully spark a conversation about how to make them safer for everyone. Because behind the statistics, behind the headlines, are real people just trying to live their lives. Thanks for watching our countdown of the 10 most dangerous cities in the world. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.